And whammo. Let's get her done. Let's get a video going here. Oops. Oh, yeah. Let's get her done. We're going to review some stuff, and let's get through a video here and get this presented.
Getting crazy, baby, chill. Don't medicate, just meditate. You waking up now, well, baby, you hella late. Educate, look at what's going on, let it resonate, accelerate. Find your inner hunger like you never ate. Agenda is to push the hate, separate and segregate. Don't celebrate quite yet, the storm is coming, cue for heaven's sake. Violence that they demonstrate, instigate and penetrate. The values of our country and our God is what they desecrate. My fighters ain't no featherweight, pulling out the seams of the fabric that they fabricate. They feed us lies, manipulate, intimidate through fear and force, forcing us to sit and wait till we come together, congregate, and then we liberate. Praying that you give me strength to find some love amongst the hate. Marching on these streets of blood till I see the golden gates. Troubadour and troubled souls, one of God's servants. Blades out, cut the grass till we see the serpents.
One day I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you fools. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. Need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now.
I know the truth is hard to swallow, just digest it. Suspected something's going on, but chose to just neglect it. Deflected by some breaking news, we just accept it. Expected just to fall in line and follow their perspective. Don't question their objective, but I got a lot of questions. How these kids molested, but nobody's been arrested. Read it in the testament, these children are protected. So I'm fighting all these terrorists, both foreign and domestic. Refuse to be directed, blind, not a sheep. Only kneel to my God, so I'm dying on my feet. Silence when we speak, but there's violence in the street. I've been rolling with the punches, I can't take it on the cheap. Drink from a glass half full, I'm optimistic. People are sadistic, so vicious and malicious. Praying for assistance to overcome opposition, or I'm gonna start resisting, and then I'll pray for forgiveness.
One day I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you fools. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. Need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now. We need you now. We need you now. One day, one day, one day. Oh, one day, I hope the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you fools. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. We need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now.
All right, guys, so we're going to get right on topic here. Thankfully, this person's very stupid. Town of Assiniboia. I am taking screenshots and record of your abuse, and I will be reporting you to the police, the RCMP, next week. I have no problems with that, and I will be reporting you to YouTube. And all I have to do is check out... let's check out your channel activity. Only a month ago. I wonder what your motive is, eh? Oh, yes. And it also has the record on your channel, supposedly your channel, of all your nasty comments. There's all your nasty comments. Thank you. I will take a screenshot of that, and I will report you to the RCMP detachment just down the street from here. And I will be reporting you to YouTube 1000%. And I may even contact Human Rights Issue for harassment charges and or my lawyer, which I have been communicating with. So you can keep blabbing all you want. I'm going to keep all the records of what you say and when you say it. And I will see you in court, buddy. Do not try me because I'm already in the process of suing Canadian Space Agency. Don't think your little threats are going to scare me, you son of a bitch. Not one chance. Bring it on, bitch. Huh? Bring it. Bring it. Right now. Come to my door, knock on my door, and we'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure I'm going to make another door across the hallway with the imprint of your body. Oh, is that more harassment? Are you coming after me, Mike? No, it's called, protection. I have every right to protect myself. I will be reporting you to the RCMP Monday or Tuesday next week. So you can talk all you want. It's only going to harm you more and more. And I will even talk to my police buddy in Moose Jaw, who is a personal friend. I will talk to him next time I go to Moose Jaw, which could be tomorrow, because I have to do a few things there. I have a friend in the hospital, so I might be going tomorrow to visit her. So you can keep your bullshit to yourselves. I can't help you if you cannot deal with the truth. I'm the only honest one, or very few honest ones, on YouTube right now. If you could not handle me showing you exactly what stars and the firmament looks like, I can't help you. You will have to go kiss David Weiss's ass, if you even know who he is, because you've only been on YouTube for a month, you piece of rat shit. Bring it on. Any day. I have every right to protect myself. So the more you say in the stream, the more I have evidence in court when I take you to court. I've got no problems with this. You are the problem, and you are the one who has the problem. Interesting. Thank you for coming into the stream, by the way. Absolutely wonderful. You can talk all you want. Town of a sin boy. Yeah, he keeps talking. Absolutely. I'm keeping track, man. You keep opening your trap, I'm going to shove my foot right in that fucking thing. And it might go right through the back of your throat. Because I ain't got no feeling in my feet. I ain't going to feel anything, buddy, when I break your neck with my foot. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it. I'm recording you. I'm recording you. I didn't know that mentally handicapped people can record. Yeah, I've got enough. I got enough, man. Look at this. Go to channel activity. Here's all of his rude comments right there, right on his channel. I'm recording you, Michael. The town will not stand for your behavior. I'm not sure what behavior you're even talking about. You are going to jail. Okay, I guess so, hey? Harass children. Again, I don't know what you're talking about. These are falsified claims. Did you know falsifying information to the police is a crime? Did you know that? What time is it? 4:30? Maybe I should just carry my laptop to the RCMP station right now while you're on the live stream. Let me get ready. Let me get dressed. Let me put some pants on. I'll grab my laptop. We'll go there right now. Okay? Just give me a few minutes here. I got to find some pants here. Okay. Just give me 1 minute here, folks. Are you going to come with me? I got to find a sweater here. We're going. Little change of plans here, guys. You can only put up with so much harassment. Oh, wait. How am I going to have Wi-Fi? I got to turn my hotspot on here. Hold on, guys. You know what? How am I going to do this now? I need to turn my phone on here for a hotspot because I will not. Actually, I can do it on my tablet. Connections. Hotspot. Oh yeah, I gotta turn that damn Wi-Fi shitting thing off. Why is my thing not going to hotspot? Again, I don't know what that has to do with the truth or not. Piece of rat shit. Oh, that's data. Yeah, okay. Hopefully I can reconnect quickly without losing you guys. Ooh, where is my... come on here. Where's my data now? Data, there we go. So let's go to... what the hell? Where's my data saver? Oh, there it is. There we go. So let's get my computer hooked up to it now. There it is. There. Okay. See what happens here. Goodbye. All right, guys, let's continue on here. We got pissing around with the channel here. Let's go full screen here. Sorry about the beginning there. Now check out activity on that one 1 year ago. Okay. And like I said, I will. Yeah, that person should be all gone, all good to go. Exit full screen. Who else is there in the stream? Did you guys get reconnected yet? Hopefully. So I think I need to bring something up again. I don't care if I have to repeat shit. You guys, the Globies are going to understand. Okay, close that. Share screen, entire screen, this, boom, blah, boom. Let's go to the pictures here, and we will bring up the firmament picture that will blow everybody's mind apart. So for those of you who think you live on a spinning globe and space exists, I wish you guys luck. You guys love your cartoons. Oh, it's nice when you got to go to your lawyer to sue the Canadian Space Agency. Oh, does that hurt your feelings there, Globies? Oh, they're all going to cry. Isn't that too bad? I know, hey? It's so easy to get rid of people. It's like, yeah, click on the name and goodbye. Goodbye forever. Goodbye forever. So yeah, if you want to know what the firmament looks like, there you go. That's what I do. I destroy the globe and I destroy space as I live my living days. So there we go. And we will keep moving on. So is this a problem for you when you see a surface that the stars are connected to? Remembering that there is no depth here to these stars. They're all connected to the ceiling above your melons. That's what happens. Yeah, Mike's just doing fine. I'm tired of the bullshit there, man, about a shape. Not sure if you've seen the recent videos, but yes, starting Monday, I will be putting my papers together to what's the word? I brought my papers in. Where are they? Let's get back to the stream here. So yeah, the e-filing will commence in just a few weeks. I will be putting my papers together, which I have many papers already put together. I just have to kind of go over them and review them. That's one of them. Where's the rest of them? They're probably somewhere in this apartment. And for those of you who are not aware, I do have a copy. Yes, a copy of Zen Garcia's court case. Interesting. I've got the facts and evidence. You can see it right there. Mikey kind of knows what he's doing. Yes, and so here's the second page. I had phoned the court, one of the court buildings in the United States of America, and they had emailed me the documents. Mikey's got some freaking evidence on the back coming up the trail. So then near the back, in the middle, he's got all of his. It's exactly what I'm going to be doing here. It's basically the same thing. I should read it a couple of times. I haven't read it yet, but here's the back copy here with a signature, June 11th, 2019, whatever name that is. So, SpaghettiOs. Okay, next page. This is the last 3 pages of the documents here. There's a whole pile in between. So, yeah, here. Do you want to read them or are you going to cry? If you're going to cry, go to the washroom, okay? There. We've got the names of everything there, the dates, the da-da-da-da-da, and some signatures on the bottom. Mikey's doing something. Then the last page of all pages, there is a receipt, looks like, for 208 smackaroos. Borough County Superior Court, and there is a receipt for $208 and blah blah blah. There's the thing right there. Hey, Matt, about a shape. I love you, buddy. Just be patient. Whatever you have lent to me, you're going to get back. Because I'm going to win. Hands down. Anyway, so we've got 2 copies of that. I can make more if I needed to, because that's what I do. I do have one of my statements here. I don't have I had it adjusted, so there should be actually 2 paragraphs here, a short one on the top, and then some more blabber here. So I'll be presenting this to the Canadian Space Agency. I might actually edit this a little bit because it's actually a narration of a video. So I might take some of put their name into this document here. And I've got 4 or 5 other documents already that have been typed up in the last year or so. So I'll just keep passing that on. Long John Silver, e-file, yeah. Music for Truth. Cool. Did he take the space agency to court as well? No, he took a Globie to court. So it was just a kind of a smaller issue. And the amount that he won was, I can't remember the amount number. Maybe it's listed here. That said claim is amount of $15,000 plus. Okay, Zen Garcia ran on an online contest that I want to produce 2 proofs that the Earth is a rotating spheroid. I met all the criteria to win the contest, and he did not. Oh, and he did not pay. The claim amount was $15,000. I'm telling you, man, these Globies, I don't know why they're not shitting their pants every day, man. I should have actually covered his address. I hope I didn't show that. But... So yeah, there's just more evidence here of like the Earth's curvature rate. What else does he have here? He has, you know, just some more papers here. Joshua Nowicki's information here of what he did with probably the pictures across to Chicago. Bridges, canals, railroads, explanation on how they work. This is just going to be kind of a random live stream today. So yeah, just some more calculated or added into such mathematically determination, several eyewitnesses, and blah, blah, blah. So he's basically talking about this explanation. Just some more blah, blah, blah. Just lots of information here. Railroad tracks, information. And again, just the last 3 pages here. But I have to come up with in between 2 and 8. I'll read you the email. Well, if you watch the video, I'll read you the email that I got from my lawyer here. I'm supposed to produce, write your statement of claim. This is the form that we had discussed. The largest part of this, writing out your material facts in consecutive order. This might be 2 to 8 pages in length and blah, blah, blah. Then I have to put all that together, PDF files, and send that in with my other documents here that I have to sign. And which are not in this file folder for some reason. Probably in the car. But yeah, I have to fill out basically who I want to sue, my name, address, information, email, phone number, blah, 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 so they can contact me. I'll have to go to the car at some point, or maybe it's right here. There's so much stuff here. Oh, here's cool. So yeah, I got an opening statement that was typed up 2 years ago, even maybe. So this I could probably just send off with my information too. I do have that opening statement, and whatever else I have. My papers are kind of scattered all over the place right now. This is just more proving wrong papers. But yeah, starting Monday, I will be putting a lot of my energy and time in the next few weeks putting this all together. And then after that, I do my e-filing, so they'll contact me and figure out how I want to pay for them to take this information, contact Canadian Space Agency saying that there's this wonderful man in Saskatchewan wanting to sue the crap out of them. And I'll have my explanation why. And then another page will be explaining how it's hurt me personally throughout the course of my lifetime. And yeah, I'll see you in court. Not a problem. This is going to be in a breeze, man. Like, I've already got most of the work done. I just have to, like, basically finalize it, type up those 2 documents, and readjust this other one that I just showed you. And, oh, here. Is this it? Oh. Here's part of it. Yeah, so I have to, I thought there were 2 pages to it. I got papers everywhere. Anyways, this is part of it here. She scribbled on one of the pieces. So yeah, I write this statement right here. They only leave you a small area to write your claim, but the claim has to be 2 to 8 pages. So all my papers will be in behind this, obviously, with my information, their information, and blah blah blah. So that will be hopefully happening in the next couple of weeks to a month. And yeah, so it's going to be a learning curve for me and a lot of information going through my mind. What do we got here? We got Erica. Good to see you there. And yeah, so I'm going to answer Erica's question that she answered me on. I hate replying to messages on my videos because it's just like there's so much I want to say in relation to the questions. I just don't want to sit there and type for 10 minutes, you know. So yes, Erica, I have shown her a few pictures. My lawyer, obviously my star pictures, not my recent firmament picture because I was using my phone to record that conversation. So next time when I go see her, I'm going to go see her just to present all this information and make sure that it's correct sometime before Christmas. And then I will, it will be going bye-bye. And we will just have to let time take its course. Like I've said before, they get, I don't know at what point their 3-month time period is. Like, because it's going to take them a week to get my information, take them days to contact space agency, or a week or 2, however long it takes them to contact them, send the information to them, stating that I'm suing them. And at that point, they get 3 months to reply to me, and I get 3 months to reply back to them. It's going to take me about 3 minutes to reply back because I want to get this over with. But it could take up to a year, if not more. But I don't think it would take that long. It's only the waiting period, 3 months there, 3 months here, 3 months there, blah, blah, blah. And then we arrange whatever else we need to do after that. So, yes, it is public record. Are you talking about Zen Garcia's stuff here? Yeah. So I've got the whole, there was an actual, supposedly another document that I tried to get, but I guess they didn't want to return my phone call or anything. So whatever, this is good enough. I hate where that heart is on the screen, man. Did your lawyer help you with what to write with how you've been personally affected? Sounds like a lot to put together. No, she didn't. But I do have, this is the part where it's going to be like a lot of time, effort on my part. I do have a list, which I looked up months ago, I think at least months ago, of a list of statements that you could use during court, how it may have affected you, like depression, and there's anxiety. There's I think there was 25 that I could use. I don't think all 25 pertain to me, but I'm going to use at least a dozen of those. And I'm just going to I'll put the the statement, the definition, and then or I probably don't have to put the definition, but for my sake, I'm going to read the definition, think about it for a few hours, make out my statement for depression, how it's anxiety has affected me, and so on and so forth. So I'll put like 10 or 12 of those on a piece of paper, or type it in and print it off. And I do have to make copies and copies and copies of everything. So I should have at least 10 copies of whatever I'm doing. Make sure I have one to send and many to keep. Just give me a minute. I'm going through my pictures here I could probably just look it up on Google, but I had whether it's in screenshots or where it is, I have no idea. And then I need to put together like my claim, so I need to like get to the point. This is what it is. This is how it's going to be, and so on and so forth. I don't think that part has to be too long. Where are these things? I don't think it's in. I'll just see. See if I can find it here. List of harmful things personally in court. Yeah, here it is. So yeah, physical pain. I don't think I could use that, but I could possibly think of something. Loss of quality of life, fright, nervousness, embarrassment, ordeal, depression, emotional distress, mental suffering, shock, mortification, apprehension, and of course I'll look up the definition because I don't know what most of these things, the definitions are, and I could care less if you think I'm stupid for not knowing that. Who cares? I'll be looking them up and I will be giving them my example. Anxiety, loss of companionship. I don't need that one. Well, I could. Sexual dysfunction, if you want to use that. Loss of employment of life, physical impairment, anger, terror, grief, obviously humiliation. I can't even say that word. Damage to reputation. These are all examples of what I could use for that. So I would be delighted to look up those definitions and give them my example. I probably only need a few of them, but I will put, like, I may not even use that many, 8 or 10. It keeps going down, I know, but yeah. It's not going to be hard to do, guys. What is this? The heart is the right pain. Will a judge not consider the case before it moves forward? I have no idea. The first part of it is going to be over the internet. I can't remember the term she used, but like I said, it may not be for another year yet before. Yes. So I have made a point. I'm waiting to make appointments with a psychiatrist, and so I have a record of that. I will be doing that over the course of winter. Hopefully, I can get in before Christmas. Would be wonderful. And I am on medications, but it's due to diabetes. But I can make up other examples of how it's affected my life quite easily. Um, what else? Nice sounds, complicated man, a lot of hoops and hurdles. Yes. So yeah, I kind of like went off on a whole different topic here. I wanted to go over some videos. I gotta get a new setup here. I'm just not comfortable sitting here. Okay, so we need to set up my YouTube here. And we'll look at a video or two because I understand people have busy lives and we need to go look at a few videos. So just give me a minute here. I want to show a video from a few years ago of recording the lunar eclipse. And when you record the sky as much as I do, you tend to bump into a few things or catch a few things in the sky. So we will go and look for the lunar eclipse on my channel here from a few years ago. And I will show you a video and we'll point something out. What I'm going to be showing you is, I can show you that one too, but let's go to the next one. No, it wasn't the lunar eclipse. No, okay. Erase what I just said. So I'm kind of got too many things running through my head. I was not recording the lunar eclipse. There is a video of me recording the lunar eclipse, yes, and there was something happening weird during that too. But we're going to go to when I was pointing my 3-watt laser at the moon, the 3-watt laser I had at the time, and there was something that ejected off of the moon, like literally jumped off the moon. And you can see many of these articles or whatever you want to call them. I have no idea. But you can see them actually on the crescent of the moon. So maybe at some point they will appear again sometime. Okay, I think we're getting close here. I need to find yeah, here we are. Where is it here? Coming up pretty soon. Here we go. Let's look at this one. I'll get that on the screen. Yeah, fair point, but it's not a lot for everyday person to figure out. Mikey is on a mission here. I'm sure it will work out for the best. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. I just want to show you something here. I was out last night making a couple videos here, on the moon. I was doing some experiments, and this video I just posted a few minutes ago on seeing something beside the moon. Or no, I was trying to get some things done. But at 1 minute and 4 or 5 seconds, I don't know if something flings by the moon or flings out of the moon, but something has happened. I have not altered this video in any way. Quote, I'll just keep right there. I'll just keep replaying it here for a second. So yeah, I just slowed down the time there. And this is quite crazy. I'll go back in. So you can see where it goes here. It flings out this way, and this is not the original video. I was recording my computer screen, but the original video is on the channel, and you can see it come back at the bottom of the screen here. Not on this part, but on the original video. So there's like a boomerang effect. It comes back here, and you can see where it's going here. It's literally going out. So yeah, you can see a little hook here. And then I'll just keep it going. Then it just starts to get electrified or whatever it was and start shooting off. And nobody has ever been able to explain this to me. So, and you can see in this video that there's more. There's here, a couple over here. There's a couple of them here. You can see these little faded out areas here. These are the exact same thing of this. So there's obviously more on the moon. I don't know if it's part of the moon or what exactly is going on here, but you can see these faded out areas here, that there's more of whatever this thing is. So which is absolutely amazing. I have no idea what the heck this is. I should get this. Oh, I should get this printed off too someday. So for those of you who have not had time to go back and review my videos from 2 or 3 or 4 years ago, there's that kind of crazy ass evidence of whatever the heck this thing could be. Yeah, how far is the moon? That's a good question. Yeah. Yeah, as if maybe it's losing power. I don't know what's going on, but it's the craziest thing, or at least one of the craziest things I've ever caught, because I've recorded a lot of crazy stuff. Yeah, Ryan S., I have no idea what the hell this is. Not a freaking clue. And like I said earlier, there's more of them. There's one here. There's one there. These faded out areas right here are more of what this is. There's one there, one there, one there, one there. There's probably half a dozen of those things right on the edge of the moon. So I'm trying to figure out, maybe someday when the crescent moon is doing its thing again, maybe I might be able to catch those things again, which would be kind of cool. And then again, I was pointing my blue laser, as you can see, at the moon. So I don't know if I was affecting the moon or communicating with the moon, but if that's possible, that is something crazy to think about. So, yeah, I'll just keep playing this for a few seconds and we'll go over to the lunar eclipse. Yeah, and for those of you guys who do have the extra time, please check out my videos because you're missing a lot. Like, oh, what was that? Yeah, like, see, look at that. You can see a squiggly right there. There's a squiggly there, squiggly everywhere. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 just on this one frame that I got. So yeah, right there, there's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I wish I noticed this before because it would have been nice to get more of those things flinging off the moon. Let's see if we can get some more popping out there. Yeah, like, see, there's, I think these could be 2 or 3 more of them right here. But this is absolutely crazy stuff, man. So yeah, I need to go to YouTube again here. Yeah, no, I'm gonna hopefully, I don't know, over the next few years, I don't know. I kind of got off the moon because I was so curious about these stars. I if I put as much time and effort into the moon, I would probably catching a lot of things all the time. It doesn't take much, guys. All you got to do is go out there and do it. What else? Light seems really flat. With your smaller laser, imagine what the huge lasers they bounce off the moon to measure the distance. Say, no, they don't measure the distance with lasers. If they do, it's pretty damn close. I always had a theory that it would be, well, it's obviously less than 75 miles. Come on, guys. And probably a lot closer than that yet. Okay, so I gotta keep going here. And I will be recording Venus here, hopefully in the next couple of weeks when it cools off a little bit more. And yeah, so that should be exciting. I'm always wanting to get Venus and obviously Jupiter a lot clearer too, but what am I looking for? I'm looking for the lunar eclipse. This is kind of an interesting, this is a quick video, but let's watch this one. This one's kind of cool. Seeing that we're on the moon topic. And maybe I'll get that other video beside it too. Picture I took a few weeks ago, a month ago, and I know it's not in focus, or at least at this point it's not, at least from the glare from the moon. I want you to look. Yeah, so we're going to stop it there. I want you to answer me something. Like just sit here. Like, let's all be me for like 30 seconds, okay? And we'll be able to figure something out here. Look at that picture. I have paused the video. Now look at that picture of the moon. Where is it coming from? Tell me where that moon is and where it's coming from and what it's connected to, if anything at all. It is literally hovering there, but where is it coming from? Does it just appear out of nowhere? Because that's what it looks like to me. There is nothing here. This looks like a physical light bulb in your house just hovering in the kitchen, and it's not connected to anything. There's nothing here. There's this bright light in the sky, and I don't get it. Okay, this photo, and tell me where the rest of the moon is. The moon is not in the firmament. The moon is in between here and the sky, or the firmament, if you want to call it that. This is, I'm going to mute this because this is an older video and I may have had different ideas back then, but still, it literally looks like it's literally just hovering right in your face. So where does this light go on the new moon? Because it's physically not in the sky for 2 or 3 days, folks. So where does this go? Whether it's a light, and we obviously know that it's not a rock, because even if it was a rock on the new moon, we would see it anyways, whether it was lit up or not. Yes, the moon is 100% local. And no, the moon is not in space. Not a chance. The moon is not in space. It's right here beside the clouds. Like, are you kidding me? This is in space? No, it's not. It is not in space. You are not thinking. Oh, you think it's in space? Okay, we need to go back to the firmament picture, folks. Very sorry, but people are not cluing in. Ugh, this is so pathetic. I don't know how teachers do it, because teachers aren't even teaching the facts, and I'm teaching the facts. This is pathetic. So the moon is in space, is it? Okay, well, then you tell me what that is. Is that not a ceiling or the firmament? That is not space. Each one of these stars are beside each other. They are not further in distance. There is no depth to these stars whatsoever. They are all side by side. Sorry to let you know the facts. That's what I do. That's what I do. From each other. Yeah, I know, but they're not. There's no depth, man. I don't trust you, Brenda. If I don't see your face, you ain't coming on. You ain't gonna pose naked. That ain't gonna happen. So good luck. I need to see your face before anybody comes on. Wasting your time, Brenda. Full on funny farm here. Yes, it's so easy to deal with bullshit nowadays. Oh, yeah. Hey, how you doing, man? Yeah, I got you. To stage. Yeah, I got you there. How you doing, man?
What's up, Mikey? I thought I'd come in and say hi.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, better than any of these other jerks.
I was texting you in the chat, but obviously you're doing more than one thing at a time, and you're not seeing all the chat.
Yeah, and sometimes I got full screen, so I don't even see anything. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Let's get rid of this, and then I'll put both of us there. There we go. That's better. Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah.
Somebody sent me a toy.
Oh, and what is that?
It's a. It looks like it's a base that you can hook your phone or your laptop or whatever to, and it plugs into your TV and stuff.
Yeah, tablet. It's a cheese grater.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a cheese grater. That's perfect. Right on. You got it, buddy. You got it.
For those big bricks that you get in other big stores, like weigh 10 pounds.
Yeah, I was just gonna tell you, never trust anybody named Brenda. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Because we do have a weird one.
Yeah.
Weird Brenda that comes in, yeah, I'm sure. Likes to play games or whatever.
But yeah, did you get a chance to look at that wiggly thing coming out of the moon?
Yeah, I saw that. I was just
talking
about it. I was just texting you about it. I was like, dude, what is that? And then when you first pointed at the edge of it, I was looking at it going, I don't see it. And then after a while I started looking, and then I saw the little wiggle. So you're right. It looks like they're little worms or something.
And there's more on the moon. You can see them. They look like little squirrely things.
I honestly, this is just my theory, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I think the moon is a reflection. I don't think it's solid. I think it's a reflection of the light from the sun off of the ground and then back up on the dome again. And I think the reason why it's blue or brown or tan or whatever, gray, is because it's actually being reflected off the dome, and the dome reflects off the opposite. I think the dome reflects back the opposite light. I think that's what the sun is. The sun actually comes from underneath the ground. It bounces off the dome, and then it focuses into a point of light. Get it? That would explain why we have ultraviolet light, but yet we only see the white light. Yeah. How is it that we have the ultraviolet light if it has to be there, right?
Yeah, true, yeah.
See what I'm saying? So maybe the sun is just a focus of the white light that's after it bounces off the dome back down towards us. You see what I'm saying? And the moon maybe is a reflection of that light from the ground, the lit part of the earth reflecting off the dome or something. I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong, but I've always thought that way, just based on, the as above, so below thing would make a lot more sense, right?
Yeah.
If the sun was actually being emitted from the hole in the middle, and the hole would make more sense too, because then north would be pulling towards the center and stuff too. You know what I mean? Okay,
here we got. I'm gonna bring Brenda. I know which Brenda is here, so yeah, cool. This one. Hello.
There's only one. There's only one, Mikey.
There's only one Brenda.
There's only one. Yeah. I am the only one.
Okay, there's Brenda. Out of all of the world, there's only one Brenda.
That's right. There's only one.
Oh, my mom's name is Brenda, so that's kind of weird.
Yeah, but she's not me. I'm me.
Okay.
Yeah, so the moon is out in space. The moon is out in space, Mike, and those clouds are not next to it. They're just in front, so it looks like it's next to it, but that's just an illusion.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Right.
Blah blah blah.
What do you mean, blah blah blah? How can you tell?
Well, the thing is, see, the whole thing is, I'm showing you factual information here, and you're just talking. You're just talking.
No, I'm telling you factual information. The moon is out in space.
How can you prove that?
We can bounce radar off of it.
Who's we?
People.
People who?
Human beings.
Have you done it?
I have not personally done it.
Exactly, and neither have I.
How do you know there's not just lasers being emitted towards you from space or whatever you call the sky? How do you know there's not just lasers coming toward you anyway?
Didn't use lasers. I have a friend who went to the University of Minnesota, right, and he bounced radar or radio waves off of the moon. Most ham radio operators do that. It's called a moon bounce, and it takes time. We know how fast it takes for light to travel, and so you can just count the seconds, divide by 2, and you get the distance.
So I have a relative in the family who's a lawyer. Does that make me a lawyer?
Well, I didn't claim to be an astronomer.
Yeah, but does his knowledge bounce off my brain? So now I know all about law.
If he tells you something that's true about the law, then yes, it's true, isn't it?
But it has to be facts. Yes.
Yeah. Well, it is a fact. that you can bounce radio waves off of the moon.
Okay, but one person in relation to 8 billion on the people is not a good.
I'm curious
Any
how you can tell the difference between the one you bounce off of it and the ones that are already coming from space.
Any person with a ham radio setup can bounce ham radio signals off of the moon. Hundreds, maybe thousands of ham radio operators do it all the time.
What about the firmament? Why couldn't we bounce it off the firmament?
Because it isn't there.
I've recorded it many times. It's there. Sorry.
You've never seen the firmament.
Actually, I have.
Yeah, we have.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
Show me.
Show them,
I'm
Mike.
interested.
Okay, before I do that, how come there's no depth to the stars?
There is.
No, there isn't. I've recorded
Yes, there
them
is.
hundreds
They're
of
all at the
thousands
same
of times.
distance, dude.
There's no
No,
depth. No,
Yes, there is.
no,
It's
there
almost like
isn't.
it's a TV screen up there, and they're just
Complete
moving across. The
bullshit.
TV.
It looks like that, but they're very far away. Nevertheless, there still is depth,
No.
right? If you record the stars, right, 6 months apart, they will shift due to parallax, which is depth. That's what depth is.
Well, so you know what parallax is, do you?
Yes.
Mm.
I just told you what it is,
Oh, thank you.
Wonderful.
right? So it's the difference between looking at two different locations. So your eyes, the reason you can perceive depth, is because you have two eyes separated by a distance, right? And the reason we can perceive depth in the stars is because you can take a picture in 6 months apart on Earth, and there's a 6 month, there's the Earth orbits around the sun, right? So you get that long distance, that long baseline,
No.
and you can establish parallax to the stars.
Which you've never done.
I don't have to do something for it to
Why?
be true,
Why?
With the curved adjacent, huh? That's interesting.
because it's true even if I haven't done it myself,
Interesting.
right?
So I recorded the firmament by myself many times. So that's not true then?
Well, I'd love to see you the firmament.
I just showed a picture on my live stream.
Wasn't that? Well, I just joined, so I'm sorry I missed that.
Okay.
But what you showed, that was Sirius, right? That star
Yeah, the one I just held up. But I mean, I can show you a picture of the. Hold on.
of the firmament.
Oh, of course I can. I've taken many pictures.
What does it look like?
Well, I'll show you.
I'd love to see it.
I'm trying to figure out how to. Oh yeah, I just want to lose you guys. Stop screen. Not a problem.
Your desktop is messy.
You should clean it up then.
Yes, you need some Windex.
There you go. There's your picture.
So what is all this stuff here?
Those are stars.
No, what's in between the stars?
I don't know. In this case, it might simply be a bad photograph, but
Nope.
there is dust between the stars.
Dust, is there?
Yes.
Space,
Okay.
where there's a vacuum. Huh?
Yeah,
Yes. There's dust in space. Yes.
exactly. From all the cow farts, probably.
But I kind of think that that's probably just, they could be smaller stars that are very far away and you can't see them.
No,
How is it that you don't know there's
depth.
water above
There's
your
no
head?
depth.
dude?
All these stars are side by side, side by side, side by
Well,
side.
you don't know that. How do you know that?
Well, you look at the
Well, look
picture.
at 'em.
Use your eyes.
But that doesn't mean that they're side by side. They could be far away. The one next to it,
You
the
wouldn't
one
be able
star
focus
next to
on
another
it.
star, it could be very much further. It could be way
be
back
focused
behind
like
it.
They wouldn't be in focus like that if they were.
Why wouldn't they be?
Because of parallax, silly. Like you said.
That doesn't not what parallax has anything to do with
Yes,
focus.
distance would make them not be in focus if they weren't. That's how you get pictures of stars in the first
You
place.
can't
They're
you
in
can't
the dome.
focus. You can't resolve the image of a distant star. All you get are
Really?
That's right. You
Really?
can't
You're not
focus.
You're
Like
not-
our sun, you can take a photograph of the sun, you can see sunspots on it, but you can't do that with the stars. They're too far away.
Maybe
You
I
just
should
get-
zoom in for you then.
You just get photons. That's all you get.
Maybe you got some Windex for those glasses you're wearing, or maybe you should get.
I don't know what those. I don't know what that stuff is. Smudgy stuff. It
That's good,
could
though.
be dust. It very likely could simply be
How is
stars
there-
that are very
how
very
is there
far away
dust-
and very very
how is
small.
How is there dust beside?
It looks like a structure to me, dude. I mean, I'm just being honest.
Yeah, no.
Well, let's assume that it is dust and not distant stars.
Well, it's not dust. It's how do we?
How would it be
assume that?
dust? It's three-dimensional. You can see the surface of it. You can see how it's it's moving. It's three-dimensional. It's
What's
not
moving? Nothing's moving in this. So,
look at the patterns on it.
I mean, it kind of looks like those are tiny stars that are just very far away. But let's assume that it is dust, because things like the Horsehead Nebula and some other nebulas, those are dust clouds. There are dust clouds in space.
No.
Those are stellar nurseries where stars are born.
Nursery.
Yes.
Oh, this is
Stellar
funny. Now we're
nursery.
talking about dust. Dusty.
Dust
about
is out there.
stargaze.
Dust in space, just like there's rocks in space, just like the moon is in space.
So
The
what
asteroids.
brought you over here today, sir?
This is
What?
Of all the days, what brought you over here today?
I saw that Mikey was live in my suggestion list, and I clicked on it because I kind of like Mike. I actually like you, Mike. I think I thought that
Look at you, Mike.
you seem like a really nice person.
Oh, I am.
It'd be nice to have a drink with you or something. Outside of the flat Earth stuff, that's what divides us. But outside of that, I think you're kind of a nice guy.
Why do we have to be divided by that?
Well, I don't think we do.
But why do we need to be divided by it? I don't understand.
I don't think we do need to be.
Okay.
I think people can just
agree.
disagree. Yeah. So again, so I saw Mikey's visit to his lawyer the other day, and I enjoyed that, and that's why I clicked, because I saw him yesterday, and so I thought it was a good stream. He caught an accident on his phone.
Yeah, that was great.
That was amazing. You weren't even looking in that direction, though your
No.
camera was.
Yeah,
Your camera
no,
was pointing. Yeah.
Okay, so
You're a nice guy. You're a nice guy, Mikey. We just disagree about the shape of the Earth.
Yeah,
That's
no, that's
all.
fine. So let's
Yeah.
look at this next picture coming up here. What's going on with this picture then?
It looks like it's greatly unfocused. Is this supposed to be serious? There's a lot of chromatic aberrations in there.
Yeah, I don't know
Right.
what you're talking about. I've looked that up, and it's not that.
Kind of looks like it, because you separated it into rainbow colors, which
No,
is
no.
a result of chromatic dispersion.
No, sorry, that's what you see through the binoculars. Sorry.
Yeah, this is through a lens.
Any lenses, and it's not focused. I mean, when you focus on a distant star, it becomes just a single
No, it is
pinprick.
focused.
No.
Exactly.
pinprick. It's just a pinprick.
This is where I rock and I rule, because I've recorded the stars hundreds, if not thousands of times. How many times have you recorded them?
I have not.
Exactly. So you personally cannot tell me that that's out of focus. When a P1000 records a star on any given night, that is not working properly because there is moisture in the sky. There is only 3 nights in the last year that has actually been clear enough to record the actual stars. And I'm the only one who knows that. Nobody else knows that.
I think other people know that moisture in the air. Lots of astronomers know that moisture in the air can interfere with viewing the stars. Yes.
Exactly.
Right. That's why they choose to go high up in the mountains or in places where the air is very dry.
Exactly.
Unlike us here in the Midwest, you're in Canada, right, Mackie? I'm in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yeah, the air here is not the best for astronomy, but in the Rockies, you go up very, very high in a mountain, the air is very dry,
So
and it's a lot better to see with.
Just
You're roboting. Something's wrong.
Uh-oh.
That's back. It seems to be back now. Yeah, so that's what's going on with the moon. The moon is reflecting the sun,
How?
and because it's just an object. Oh, that's how you can see it. You're roboting again. And so it looks like it's next to things like clouds, but that's because they're in front, and you don't have any depth references or perception, and it tricks you into thinking that the clouds are next to the moon, but they're not.
It tricks you.
Yes, because you have no
Even though the
depth
light from
perception.
the moon is in front of the clouds.
It goes through them.
Ah,
Clouds are translucent.
Really?
Yes.
I would beg to differ, especially when you're using a camera.
Pretty sure I've seen airplanes. I've seen the sun shine through clouds. I've seen that happen many times. It depends on how thick the cloud is, of course. Mikey's still roboting.
Oh, really? I'm here. What the
So
heck?
the phases of the moon are the moon points to where the sun is, right? And the sun lights up half of the moon.
Hey, Ryan, you
and
can
then-
see me, right?
Mm-hmm. I got you.
Oh,
You're-
yeah. She must
you're-
have problems with her internet. Yeah.
I'm just fine.
Oh, hmm.
I have a decent connection. Right. So the moon orbits the Earth, right? And the side that points to the sun is the side that gets lit, and that's what causes the phases of the moon.
Here's a question. So, okay, so when the moon moves from like 60 degrees on the horizon in the north, and within 1 or 2 days it's in the south, what happened with that? Did the Earth tilt?
I'm not sure I know what you mean.
Well, it
Might-
moves,
maybe you
like,
might have to
within
draw
a
me a
day or
picture.
two, like in a day or two, like yeah, it's in the almost above our heads at 60 degrees. I know it's not above our heads, but within 1 day it's 20 degrees off the horizon.
Yeah.
Southern horizon. So it
The
moved.
moon is the moon is orbiting the Earth.
No, but it moves
It's moving.
from the top to the bottom. Like why did like the sun moves according to you over the course of a
But
year. The moon moved in 1 day.
Well, both the sun and the moon move during the day. The sun moves through the sky during the day. What are you talking about?
From here to there, from the top to the bottom.
Well, it does. The moon does that during the night. It can rise. It can rise in the evening, and climb and then set.
Yeah, that's
Is that
east
what
to
you're
west.
talking about?
I'm talking north to south.
Yeah, I don't see why that would be a problem offhand, because the moon is orbiting the Earth.
I know, but what about north to south?
Well, it's not directly north and it's not directly south.
Well, I know it rises in the northeast here pretty soon. Okay,
Yeah.
at like 60, 65 degrees. And then the next day it could be 20 degrees off the south horizon.
Yeah, because the Earth is turning and the moon is orbiting at the same time. Right? So the Earth turns, it rotates, every 24 hours,
No.
and the moon is also orbiting the Earth at the same time and in a different direction. The moon orbits the Earth in the direction opposite that the Earth is rotating.
Have you done any experiments to provide proof of this?
I don't have to.
Well, okay, I don't have to do anything either.
Yeah, you don't. You don't.
you don't
You don't
prove
have
it,
to.
why-
It's all been figured out. It's all been figured
Yes,
out.
it has been. Yes.
Settles it.
Yeah, it's just
Right,
settled.
because
Yeah.
it's true whether or not I did any experiments or not. Right? Right? It's true or false whether or not you did any experiments, but it's good to do them, but I don't have to. I'm not what makes it true. What makes it true are the experiments. And if somebody else does the experiment, then it's true, even though I didn't do that experiment. You get that? Right? It's the experiment that makes
I
things
know, but-
true.
So
And it's if somebody does the experiment, then it's true whether or not I did it.
So every astronomer out there who has like a 10-inch telescope goes out and records the stars. Okay, places his video on TikTok. Why do they edit their video and put in NASA bullshit?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, they're recording
Yeah.
their binocular, their telescope. They're like, oh, look at my telescope! It's special.
You're roboting again. Yeah, I don't know. They get data because they get astronomical data probably from NASA. Is that what he's talking about, Ryan?
No,
Astronomical data?
I don't think so. But
Because astronomers today have computers hooked up to the telescopes and they can pull astronomical data and they can search for, say, I want to see the Eagle Nebula. And they can do that. They can search for it, and then they can tell the computer to point their telescope at the Eagle Nebula, and they can do that.
we
I mean, they
understand.
have really sophisticated setups these days. It's not like you have just a telescope and you just point it and hope you find something. He's dropped out.
We'll be back.
Right? So that's not what they do. So they're most likely getting data from NASA because NASA is a reliable repository of astronomical data. Right?
How do you know that data is the truth, though?
It's true because it reflects the reality. That's what makes it true. It's the fact that
Because they can track the stars proves that. Is that what you're saying?
it's true because it corresponds to reality. That's what makes something
So
true.
wouldn't the stars be going different directions if we were just cruising?
They
through
are. The stars have their own proper motion in addition to the motion of the Earth.
Every year, bro. It repeats every year.
No, it doesn't. The stars have proper motion between themselves.
How come Polaris never moves?
It does move.
No, it doesn't. No.
Yeah, it
I
does.
recorded it. I can set my camera on it for half an hour. It will not move a millimeter. It never has and never will. I can
set it
myself.
Yeah, so set your camera on it for 100 years and it will move.
Exactly. No.
Oh, okay. So in
Yes,
100
it will
years-
move.
Wow.
Some things in the sky are moving really, really slowly.
How convenient. You just say, oh, yeah, it happens in 100
Well, we
years.
didn't make it up. People can actually measure it when they have better telescopes than anything that an amateur can have.
Everybody has done something and it's all verified, but yet people who want to talk about globe Earth, they don't want to verify anything themselves.
Nope.
Yeah, because that's not how you do science. You don't do science by.
It's
You don't
that
just-
easy. If there's a curvature, you need to go measure it. Okay, go and measure.
Yeah,
it.
we've measured it. It's been measured.
No. You
Really?
have
Where
not
is
done anything.
Yes.
I've never seen you measure anything.
I don't have to. Again, it's true.
true.
No, I don't. It's true, even if I don't measure it. You know, if I have a basketball and somebody says, well, it weighs 2.5 pounds, and my friend weighed it, it's true that the basketball weighs 2.5 pounds, even if I don't measure it.
Okay, what about the curvature? If there's no
So-
curve, if there's no curve on a table, how are you going to show me that there's curvature there?
Well, if there isn't any, then I won't be able to show you there's curvature. That would indicate that it's not curved.
No Globie will ever go measure the curvature. Nobody will ever.
We have. It's 8 inches per mile squared.
No.
That's
Why
that's
do you
the
do
drop.
that? We. What
Yes,
have you
yes.
done? What
We
have
did
you
this.
done?
We did that.
Again, I don't have to do it.
Yes,
It's
you
true.
do.
It's true even if I don't do it.
Because you saw it on TV, right?
No, it's true. It's true because somebody else did it, and it corresponds with reality.
Who was that person? Do you know?
It does. It thousands of people throughout history.
Thousands of people.
Yes, thousands of people throughout
Thousands
history
of people believe in
have
Bigfoot.
measured.
Bigfoot, too.
They've, no, there's not thousands of people.
Yeah,
but-
there are thousands of people that believe in Bigfoot. So
They believe in it, but their belief doesn't.
real too.
Doesn't make it
It's
real.
not real. I'll tell you,
Why
it's not real
yes, why not ghosts? Why not
I'll
aliens?
tell you.
All that other stuff. I mean, who knows?
because their belief doesn't correspond to reality.
There you go. See, now you're starting to get where we're coming from. See?
I've said that like half a dozen times already.
So now when so
Bigfoot is not real because the beliefs that people have about Bigfoot do not correspond to reality.
they got pictures of it though. It must be
Those
real.
pictures are fake.
Right?
The people who faked those pictures
would they
came
lie
out
about
and
it?
said, the people who faked those pictures came out and said, we faked those pictures. It's a
Wait.
guy in a fursuit.
Really?
They did. Yes, the Patterson film. They came out. They said, yes, we faked that.
Just the Patterson one?
Yeah.
There had been no photographs, no evidence of Bigfoot ever.
Hmm.
There's never been any. It's just people believing things that don't correspond to reality.
Hmm.
Exactly, just like the globe.
No, the globe does correspond to reality because we've done experiments that prove it.
Does an experiment prove something?
Experiments are evidence.
Okay.
Like in a crime scene, you have evidence. You have evidence that the butler did it. The butler did it. So you would have
But
evidence.
you don't have that kind of evidence, though.
Yes, we
All
do.
You have,
We
all
have-
you have is argument and
No, we have the evidence. We have the weapon that he killed.
We measured it. We saw it. We measured it.
No, we actually
you
have
said.
the weapons. We have the weapons that the butler used to kill the chef or whoever. The Colonel Mustard was killed by the butler in the kitchen. We have the bloody kitchen knife that he used to kill him. Right?
Sure you do.
Yeah, that's how science works. It's evidence that corresponds to reality. It corresponds to
that, trust me.
Yes, it corresponds to reality, and it can be true even if a certain one person such as myself hasn't actually done the experiment. It doesn't matter. It's still true.
Right, like bloodletting and phlogiston and all those other things, right? They were true at one time, so they must be true, right?
No, they were never true. They never corresponded to reality.
You see that video there?
I see a out of focus star.
Really?
Oh, that's funny. Okay.
Yeah, it's out of focus.
What do you mean out of focus?
That ring
No.
around the camera lens, you need to turn that until it comes into focus. That's what you need to do.
Ring around what camera?
The lens of the camera, the lens of the P900 that you're using.
He's using binoculars, dude.
Well, that's even worse.
Really? You don't know much about lenses, do you?
You can focus a binoculars.
Yes.
Yes. So you need to focus the binoculars, Mikey.
We did. We watched.
You didn't. You didn't.
Oh my God.
How would you know? You didn't even look at it, bro.
I can tell by the.
You can tell.
Yes.
You're an expert on stars now, I guess, huh?
No, I don't have to be an expert in stars to know that
image know that someone else can do it, right? Because someone told you that they did it, so it's obviously it's got to be true, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. You made it abundantly clear, brother. You have. You've made it abundantly clear what you believe.
Yes, I do.
So then, just hold on a sec here. So what's this then?
What's this then?
Hold on here.
What's what then?
Did I put it up there yet? My computer's kind of slow, I think. Here, hold on. Okay, present, share.
Mikey has frozen. His image is frozen.
Yeah, it's probably because he clicked on something else and it does that. It'll lock you out for a second.
Well, he needs to add another squirrel to his computer.
Maybe so.
But you're good now. I think once I bring up the picture,
I still can't hear. I can't get it.
You're breaking up a little bit, Mikey.
yeah, okay.
You need to update your. Do you have a laptop? Is that what you're using? You need to get a newer one with a little more horsepower there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm using a Walmart $400 cheap laptop, and it's working just fine. So.
Well, then it could be his connection.
Trust me, he's got a better computer than I do. I guarantee.
Well, then maybe it's his internet. His internet sucks. That could be.
It might just be his internet.
It might possibly be.
Why won't this come up? What the heck? So slow.
Could be the chair to keyboard interface. What is it you're going to show us?
Well, I will show you just on the screen here, I guess.
While you're looking for that, what happened with your meeting with your lawyer the other day? I'd like an update, please.
Oh,
I was really interested. Interested.
Yeah, I just went to go get an update on procedure that I'm supposed to take because I wasn't sure where to start exactly with my paperwork and what papers I needed to sign and fill out first and send. And so she gave me a list on what to do, and it works perfect. So yeah, I'm going to fill all that out in the next month, get my paperwork done, and send it in.
Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. I will say that you do have it above other flat earthers in that you do try to verify your claims.
Yeah. So what is
I think that's good. Looks like a star.
Well, this looks like a stupid bright light to me with some fake stars behind it. This is the star Sirius in relation to Google.
Okay.
So
It looks
who's
like
out
a
of
star.
focus? Who's out of focus, me or this cartoon?
I think
You are out of focus,
definitely the cartoon dude.
right? Because
Come take
that's
both.
what stars look like.
Not
You
a
know, in
chance.
No, it isn't.
You
That's
have
the
no
problem. Is
idea
you don't
what
realize
stars
it.
look
That's
like.
not
You
what
have
they
never
look
Yes.
seen
Yeah, that's how they
stars
look
with your
in a
own
lens
eyes.
like that. They make those rays. That's
That's how
a
they
result.
look in a
Complete
telescope.
bullshit.
Yes,
Yes.
but a telescope isn't the best way to look at it.
How many
I
clear
think it
nights
is.
a year is it? Are you able to get a clear star? Answer me
What?
that. How many nights out of the clear skies are there actually clear stars? How many nights?
Well, it's going to depend on where you live.
But just because there's no
I'm-
clouds, it's clear, right?
I live in Minneapolis. There's probably hardly any nights that it's good to watch stars.
Exactly. 98% of the year.
So
So
what you do is you go somewhere where the nights are clear
yeah,
and the air is relatively dry, not humid,
yeah,
and where you're at a high elevation,
yeah.
right? So you don't get so much twinkling.
Okay, so why
That's
don't
what
you
people-
come here to Saskatchewan and I'll show you what the stars look like then. How about that?
Number one, I am very poor and I don't have a car. I don't own a car.
Well, I'll come see you and I'll show you
What?
and the Flatty McToon.
I think that
what
Mike
stars look
Toon, to be perfectly honest, Mike Toon he would love that, but I think he's a little busy right now. You're gonna have to wait until
We
after
weren't talking
December.
to Mike Toon. We were talking to you.
No, Mikey mentioned Mike Toon,
So what, like,
and Mike, we would love to have you here. I think that's true, but probably not until after December.
so what? Why can't you guys deal with like seriously? You really think this is a real star? Really?
Yes,
Why?
the star overwhelms the CCD chip. That's what they use.
The what
It's a
chip?
charge coop. The CCD chip. That's what's in your camera.
I
right?
don't use in the cell phone.
Yes, it's a CCD chip in your camera. In telescopes, it's a charge coupled device. It's what all cameras use these days to make an image. It's a chip of silicon.
Okay, so
That's
when
what
I take a picture of my face, how come it's not all chromatic aberration then?
Because there's a lot of pixels, a lot of them. There's a lot of them, very close together.
You're unbelievable.
bro. You're in
Do
total-
you did you have any? No, you don't have any children. But if you had children, would you lie to them all the time?
I would never lie to them.
Absolutely.
Okay, but if you told them that they lived on a globe, you'd be lying.
No, I wouldn't. I'd be telling
Yes,
them the truth.
because they would ask you for proof of that, and you wouldn't have no proof.
I could give them proof. Yes.
No, of your own. That's the thing. We're asking
I don't-
of your proof. Yourself.
Yeah. So
Like, show,
again,
Your experiment.
show it.
it's true even if I didn't do the experiment.
Right.
Right, so
what
the
you
facts-
believe in. You just believe it's true. That's all there is to it.
Yeah. Right. If facts are no, it's
Well,
the
I've
facts
seen-
that
I've
make
seen-
something
Facts are
true.
backed by evidence,
I've
bro.
seen purple flying elephants, so that's all that matters. to
I
me.
heard pigs can fly too.
I think it's possible you've seen purple flying elements. Many people have.
You need medication, man.
I think I think people have seen them as a result of being intoxicated.
Purple elephants, huh? Wow.
I would imagine people have.
Just like that guy who worked for NASA that I talked to yesterday. Oh, that's funny. Everybody
Yes.
works for NASA and everybody's a pilot and blah 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 blah.
Yes, there's a lot of people around.
Yeah.
Oh, it's unbelievable, you guys. So what happens when I win my court case then? What happens with that?
I don't think you're gonna win, Mikey.
I'm gonna win hands over, baby.
I hope that you documented the entire process. It would be a great story to
I
tell.
wish you guys luck. I wish you guys luck.
I honestly wish you luck, Mikey.
I don't
I
need luck.
really, huh?
I don't need luck. Why has no space agency recorded a video of a star? Answer me that.
Because it doesn't exist.
What are you talking about?
There's no videos. I want a video of a real star. Nobody has done that other than me. Nobody. Not even people at
I don't
P1000.
think that's true. I'm sure that a lot of amateurs have. I think the reason astronomers don't make videos of stars is because why would they?
Why not? What? Why would they? It's
Right,
an amazing
it's
thing to
just
see with your own two eyes. You would be promoting it to the world. Hey, look at this beautiful star I recorded.
yeah, but the photographs are good enough. What?
Well,
Yeah, but
It's
what
just,
you don't understand, Mikey, is they think that they're far. They think that they're suns in some
yeah,
other galaxy in the
yes.
far distance. Yeah.
oh my
Well,
God.
there's some. Most of the stars we see at night are in our.
Even though it doesn't radiate white light, it radiates different colored light. But that
Yeah.
doesn't matter because
Most of them are whitish. Most stars are white.
Yeah.
There's
Just
only a
bring lots
few
of
that are
Kleenex.
like
You know,
red
they
or.
bring Kleenex with
They change
themselves.
colors.
They're
They're
too dusty.
pulsing. You know that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there are very few of those kinds of stars. Most stars are main sequence stars, and they're just like our sun.
Main sequence. Is that what you said?
Yes, main sequence.
Hmm.
Right. So I wish you the best of luck, Mikey. I don't know what else we have to talk about right now, but in all honesty, I think you're a nice guy, and I think that as a flat earther, you are doing more than a lot of other flat earthers are doing.
This is funny.
I think you deserve credit for the efforts that you make. Yes,
Well,
absolutely.
if David Weiss ever gets his balls out of his mouth, maybe we can communicate. Hey?
I don't know who you're talking. I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah, you do. Don't pretend to be dumb.
Who?
Who's McDoon? I've never heard of that name before. Who's McDoon? I don't know.
Some demon? What?
Yeah, he could be a demon. Yeah, McDoon.
I don't believe in demons, Mike. There's no
It doesn't
demons.
matter. I said there's demons, so that's real.
There's
now.
just people. There's just people.
Yeah, Mike's seen them, so they're
They're just people, and people do things, right? It's just the world is just people.
Well, when we all die, you'll be answering to God because you'll be portraying the truth to Him, not to lie to Him.
Oh,
Very much.
yeah. I'm yes. If I believed in God, I would say that I am declaring the glory of the heavens.
I know there's a God, so good luck.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I don't believe.
I know that there isn't one, so there you go.
How would you know that?
One. Yeah, good luck with that one.
So I'll see you some other time then, Mikey.
Eek. You came from monkeys. Eek.
No, we are apes, Mikey. Human beings are apes.
Oh,
See
go
this?
kiss
Maybe
the
you're an
boys
ape,
from
I'm
the
not.
moon and everything will be fine. Yeah.
See this? See this?
What is that? The
That
size?
thumb. That thumb. That's why we're apes.
Oh,
That thumb. That's why
Yeah.
we are apes.
Okay.
That's why we're
What about
apes.
geckos? Don't they have thumbs?
No, they don't.
So we could be a gecko then too. What a meathead, bro.
Oh boy, that was entertaining. Just nothing, no proof of anything. Nothing.
Nope. He didn't represent his
This-
side of the story at all.
This is why I smile a lot because the amount of work I've done to provide proof of what stars look like, it's absolutely amazing the amount of hours and cold nights I've spent outside staring at the sky. Yet none of these assholes do nothing to provide
And then
proof.
they tell you that you don't know what you're
Yeah,
doing.
and I'm wrong. Yeah, right.
It's crazy.
So I'm going to show up at Michael Jordan's next game, and I'm going to tell him, hey, you're shooting that ball all wrong, Mr. Jordan. Do you know what you're doing? Like, what experience do I have? I've played basketball most of my life, but I'm not even close to being as good as him. Are you kidding me?
Right. Not that you couldn't be, but you know,
Well, exactly. Yeah.
it might take you a while.
Yeah. Another lifetime or so, but yeah.
Brenda knows all. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, no, if I need to know anything in life, I'll just contact her and just if I need to do how to figure out how to do brain surgery, I'll just contact
Actually, binoculars are not telescopes. They're different. They're lenses. They're not. The telescope is usually it's refracted light and it's crammed into a small eyepiece. It's different. It's not the same thing.
Yeah, and it's bouncing off the moon, then it bounces off my bald head into the sky, and all this refraction and all these pretty colors appear.
Yeah, things are facts because Brenda says so.
Oh my
Exactly.
God.
It's funny, isn't it? That's the logic of the what do I call it? The mentally ill nowadays, I guess. I guess they've got some logic. They think they do anyway.
Well, there are hospitals for people like this, so we'll have to make an appointment.
Yeah, but until they're a danger to themselves or others, they don't usually do anything about it. So that's the problem. So we got to deal with it until then. Yeah.
Well, when I record all my procedures or my documents and record, document everything and the big wonderful check I'm going to be getting, I guess they'll all like. Are you kidding me? She thinks this is a star.
Mm.
This is not a star.
It's literally not. It's out of focus, right? It's just,
no, yeah,
it's just the refracted light that you're getting in that picture. Yeah, that's all you're getting.
it's chromatic aberration. Come on.
Have you also seen some of those deep space, supposed deep space photographs where there's like lines and there's like cables? You can literally see like a green line and a blue line, and I'm like, is that part of the
Yeah.
the telescope? And they're like, no, that's not part of the telescope. We don't know where that comes from. I'm like,
Yeah,
well, that's odd, isn't it? There's big lines in this, like cables running across the sky. That's kind of odd, isn't it?
Yeah. Arc Ash, thanks for the super chat there. Who else? Yeah, Arc Ash, I love you, Mikey. You can give my dad a shout out. He's a Mikey too. Okay.
What's up, Dad?
Yeah. What's up? What's up, Mikey number 2? There are so many mics in this world. I bet you I know at least 25 of them at least. I know at least that many.
I know at least 50.
Yeah.
Well, if you count the internet, it's probably 100. But
yeah, but I mean in my personal life, yeah.
It's a really common name over here, so yeah. And even in Europe, it's common. Yeah. Biblical names are like that.
I worked at a grocery store many years ago. Probably
Dave's a popular name as well.
Yeah, and there was 4 or 5 of us there, Mikes. It was crazy.
Oh boy, yeah, I bet that gets confusing. Huh?
Yeah, Mike who? Mike report to customer service. Well, who?
Yeah, somebody asked me the other day, why do you have so many different names for Mike? And I said, well, maybe it's because there's so many Mikes, we have to have a different name so we can call them out. Yeah, otherwise, everybody's like, what? 5 people turn their heads.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Right.
No, I've watched Brenda before on streams too, and it's entertaining.
I've only had the grace of having his presence a couple times, and this surprised me actually. It surprised me a lot. I didn't know you were buddies with him, or that he thought he was your friend, or whatever, or whatever that. Not that I have a problem with it, but
yeah. I don't know, man.
Wow. Interesting.
I never knew this stream would turn out. Yeah, I must have had some crazy internet. I think it was because she was there, but I never have streaming issues. All of a sudden, it was.
I'll admit you were roboting, but I don't know what was causing it. It might have been your internet, but it was doing fine on this end. I could hear everything else, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But it happens to me all the time too. I think it's because you might be on Wi-Fi instead of on hardline or something. That it happens.
See, and then again, those people won't even look into the actual evidence. They're like, "Oh, Mike, I heard you went to your lawyer. Tell us about it." Well, why don't you go listen to the conversation of my lawyer in the same office?
He's only interested because he wants to wait around and see if you lose the thing, so he can rub it in your nose. Rub it in your face.
Exactly. It's just blah blah blah, whatever.
Yeah, that's only. Yeah, he's only interested in you because that case. If it wasn't for that, he wouldn't even be in here talking to you.
Here's my version of the Star Sirius.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's just.
Look, now it's really close. That's the Google version.
Yeah. I mean, I get where he's coming from. He's trying to think of something to argue with you with, and he doesn't have it. So he's just gonna. I don't know. I don't know why. Why bother? Why not just say, you know what, you might be right, and then leave it at that?
What's wrong with? Again, what if I'm right? I know I'm right, but what is the big problem?
Well, it doesn't matter if you're right. The point is he could have been. He didn't have to be like that, but that's always how they come at you. It's always like, well, we know everything and you don't know nothing. And that's why you just don't understand. Yep. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah. Well, these 10 people did this and I didn't do anything.
It reminds me of when I was in the schoolyard and bullies would pick on me. And then when other kids would come around and to defend me, that they'd be like playing it off like, oh, I wasn't picking on him. I was just asking him questions. It's like, yeah, whatever, dude. We're all not that stupid to fall for that one, right?
Yeah.
We know a bully when we see one. That's basically what I consider these people is they're just bullies. They're just like bullies anyway.
Yeah.
They want to come in and tell you what to do and tell you that you're not intelligent, but then they don't have any they don't have a reason why you're wrong. They just claim that you are. That's all.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. Oh my God. And I don't even know how. See, I got to make a recording of a star. I have to of me focusing the binoculars in and out of focus.
Well,
I'll
yeah,
put it
exactly.
out of focus,
That's what I
and
was.
then I'll
I'm
put
sure
it
you've got that right. You've done that by accident, right?
Well, even by accident, because I'm trying to get a clear video of a star. That's what I'm.
You would think that he would have just said, "Oh, let me go check his videos and see if he's got something," instead of telling you, "Oh, you're full of it." Oh, how many videos you got? Oh, I got 5,000 of them. Well, there's no possible way you could possibly have that right. Yeah.
Oh, I've got 200 videos of stars. Come on, like, are you kidding me?
I've seen ones that look like they were focused, but they were wiggling. They were like vibrating, and there was like you could see like light flickering through it. And I was like, I don't know whether that was focused or not, but I just find it fascinating that everybody's getting different things. Like some people just get a bright spot, and other people will get this shape. Right? It's just crazy to me.
Again, it depends on the night. Like
and it also depends on the star too, right? There are differences between them, right?
Yeah, well,
like different shapes and what have you, or whatever.
Yeah,
I think
colors. The only
I mean, obviously their frequencies or something like that, right? I mean, that's
there's some that look like flat hockey pucks, colored hockey.
Right.
And I'm trying.
Oh, really? Just dark black.
If those have frequencies in them or not. See this one? That's a star.
That's trippy.
But I can't see even in the video of any of that frequency business.
Oh, really? So I wonder what causes that. Maybe it's something to do with the.
Here's this is taken with night mode.
Digital, like maybe it's a digital.
Yeah.
Something footprint or something that causes it or something.
Yeah.
But that's what me and Roger been talking about that the last few weeks. We've been talking about like, how do we show this? How do we figure out what's right and what's not? How do we show exactly that when you're in focus, this is what you're going to get, and how do you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, because that seems like it would be confusing to me if I thought I was focusing in on something and all I'm seeing is like this pattern. Well, if I'm not focusing properly, that might be why I'm seeing just a pattern. Mm-hmm. But my question is, why do you get a pattern when you're not focused on it? Like, that doesn't make any sense, does it?
Yeah, exactly.
It's almost like it's putting off more than just light. It's actually putting off a physical frequency.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Crazy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's insane, man. Stars are much more complicated than I ever expected them to be.
Oh yeah, no, it drives me nuts. You got to be so freaking patient. It's just like I said, last clear night was January. That's with no clouds.
Wow, really?
And that wasn't even a clear enough night to record them clear enough. It's amazing. Hopefully I'll get another clear night in November sometime here soon. Wow. And then I'm just going to record Polaris.
Usually it's when there's a freeze, right? When there's when it's really cold is generally the best time.
Oh yeah. It has
all the moisture kind of drops. Yeah.
Drops
down to a lower area.
Oh sure. Yeah. No, it's nice having Brenda. She's at least respectful, and I get it. But she's one of these people that, or she could be an agent. I don't know. I don't know why she won't accept the actual truth, because
I don't know either.
You see it with your own two eyes. It's like you're looking at the horizon, which is flat, but yet you say there's a curvature. Well, show me the curvature without a GoPro lens and without a convex lens. Without
you can't see it; it's too big.
The Earth is too big. Okay, well, how big is it?
Why would they lie? They want to use the "why would they lie" thing, but then whenever they twist and then they turn it around, and I'll be like, well, why would they lie about that? And they go, oh, what? They don't. They want argue the same way. They'll argue opposite because it suits them. That's the part that's how I know they're lying to me.
See, and the other thing I think about too is there's millions of us questioning this. So, but if it was a globe,
and it's not just flat earthers that are questioning this. Scientists do it every day. You know what I'm
saying? And why are we even questioning it if it's globe? If it's globe, it's a globe.
And if it's a globe, why hasn't the media, why hasn't the government released all the proof of it and then annihilate all of us idiots? But they won't do that. And the reason why is because they can't. They don't have any evidence of it. Yeah, it's just their theory.
Yeah.
It's because they worship balls. That's exactly why. It's Satanism, if you ask me. But I mean, you can call it whatever you want, I guess. But, it's kind of like a criminal. A criminal is just a criminal. There is no excuse for it. Once you decide that it's okay with you to take from other people instead of working for it for yourself, then you're a criminal. That's all there is to it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to ever trust you if I know you're a criminal. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. But, but I think I can trust what I see with my eyes, and I don't think that I'm confused at all.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I know better.
And
Been around long enough to know there ain't no such thing as Bigfoot. And if there is, as soon as someone brings one over so I can meet it and shake its hand, then I'll believe in it. And I'll scream.
If Bigfoot was real, there would be hundreds of sightings a day. Come on, let's get
Not
real.
only that, but we have evidence. They have to die. They don't live forever. They're not superheroes. They can't just throw you every time you go into the jungle and try to catch one. It's stupid. But anyway, yeah. And invisible cloaks are real too. Of course they are.
Yeah.
You could just disappear and just walk around in the park and no one will notice you because you got an invisible cloak, right? Sure. Okay. But there's people that watch these videos online and they're like, dude, check this out. I'm like, that's not real. And they're like, yeah, it is. Look, he disappeared. I'm like, bro, come on, man. It's green screen, bro. Get out of here with that. They're like, no, it looks real, bro. Look at it. I'm like, it doesn't look real. It doesn't look real at all. It looks literally like a Godzilla movie, an old, 70s, 80s Godzilla movie. Horrible graphics, horrible acting, horrible sound, but it was cool anyway because we liked Godzilla, right?
Yeah.
That's all you got, though. That's all you have is that it's a Godzilla movie. That's all we can say about it, right?
Yeah.
We don't have an excuse.
So Godzilla's real now because we saw it at the movie.
Yeah, he must be. Yeah, he must be. Obviously, even though.
Well, the
It
producers
looks so fake. Yeah, it looks so fake. It must be real.
Yeah, the producers made the movie. They must know something.
Yeah, that rubber suit was a bitch. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
No, seriously, I've heard lots of stories about that suit. But anyway, all right, man.
It's crazy.
I better get out of here.
Yeah, for sure, man. Well,
Nice talking to you, Mikey.
Yeah, take it
Take
easy,
care,
man. Yeah.
Okay, bro.
Okay. Yeah. Bye-bye. All right, guys. So yeah, that was kind of interesting. Few. How long have we been going for? 2 hours. We had some kind of disruption there with the internet. I think it may have had something to do with Brenda. I'm not sure because I've never had interruptions whatsoever. And I do have a half decent computer. I have a ThinkPad, and yes, it works absolutely fine. And my internet is perfectly fine. So there you go. Erica's joining the chat and the stream there, and so yeah, Arc Ash, yeah, saying hello to your dad again, and Polaris moves in a tiny little circle once per day in access. Yeah, so I'm the only one who knows this because I'm the only one who has actually recorded Polaris. Polaris is like this. Here's the firmament. Polaris rotates like this with the firmament because some nights it's over here, some nights it's over here. Polaris rotates like this. It does not go like all squirrely through the night skies as the months go on, which it should be doing. Oh, you guys, if you're going to talk about something, do the frickin' research, man. Oh, there's dust in space. Now we've got to get some Hoover shot backs up there and clean out the dust out of the sky, out of space. We should email the astronauts, hey, go pick up a Dyson on the way to the moon. And oh, I forgot, you don't need to pick up a Dyson because space is a vacuum in the first place. That's right, I forgot. FE Nation was there or is still there. I forgot. Yeah, good to see FE Nation there. Oh boy, I need to go for a walk soon here. So thank you all for joining in. We did have an interesting stream today. And yes, I will be giving people updates as my progress happens with suing the Canadian Space Agency. I do not need luck. I just need time to take its place, and it will happen. We've already won in court already. I have the documents right here. Like, okay. It's okay, Globies. You don't have to cry. And maybe I will stop in Minnesota again. I've been there a few times. We will have to see. Maybe sometime after Christmas. That would be interesting. Hey, wouldn't that be cool if me and Flufferdick McToon went live? Oh, in the park, of course, if he's not afraid of his own shadow, of course. We can set up my experiments because he won't have any. So we'll set up my experiments and all of my proofs of a flat earth in the park. Maybe I can go see my old buddy there that I went activism with in the park many years ago. Old Joshua Swift, the wonderful man that he is. All right, guys. We will talk to you later. Thanks for tuning in, and we will chit chat with you later. It's already 6:30 in the evening here, so I'm going to get on with the rest of my evening. All right. Peace out, guys. And yes, it will be supposedly clear tonight with no clouds, but that has nothing to do with the stars. Good night, folks. PJ's stream earlier? No, I did not. Did he say something or mention me? Weird. That is separately. Take care. I'll just wait for this last message here. I will go check his stream out, I guess. All right, guys. Peace out. Have a good one.